Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Andrew the Moo, and we're having our regular licensed scheduled program. This is Snoopy's Magic Show. And let's see how much magic there is to this show as he and his brother, who I can't remember, are walking side by side on the screen. And okay then, that's pretty much all we got here. This is for the Game Boy, and I'm curious at the moment because the game said Snoopy's Magic Show, and basically what I'm doing at the moment is avoiding this ball and failing, and I'm gathering wood stocks. Now, I will admit that I have done kind of a test run of this, and I do know that ball does not work towards any actual real physics. What it does at one moment, it won't do a few moments later, so that's really, really strange like that. But yeah, this is basically all we're doing for the entirety of the game is we're walking around, we're grabbing wood stocks, and we are trying to avoid being hit by balls. And that's it. I don't really know where the show is at. I don't know how many levels are attached to this game. I'm very curious about that, because I would like to know how deep into the rabbit hole I would have to go in order to beat this game. Because out of curiosity, I might actually be willing to do that, just to, say, hey, I played through this and I beat the game. Now, whether or not that is a good idea is another story. Okay. Alright, I can move away from that, and I can grab the time. And that didn't freeze time so much as it did freeze the ball, which is good enough as it is. But I would seriously like to know how deep this rabbit hole goes. How many levels are attached to this, and is there anything special that I, as an individual, are, given for beating this game, other than bragging rights to say, hey, I mastered Snoopy's Magic Show. And, there are people who are probably looking forward to being able to make claim to that I have conquered and weathered and beaten Snoopy's Magic Show. I can lay claim proudly to the fact that I have endured one of the most ballsy games that has ever existed in Snoopy's Magic Show. As I walk into a ball, because there are literal balls in the game. And so, yes, this is a stupid joke as far as ha ha ha, ballsy, ha ha ha. And all the children laughed. You can tell. Run away! You can tell I don't know what to. No! You can tell I don't know what to talk about right now. I mean, seriously, this all I'm doing is I'm gathering, wood stocks and balls. Or avoiding balls. And the thing is, the reason I like this, or the reason I got this game is, one, it was cheap. And in all honesty, if you took the time to do a search of why did Moo get this game? Why is Moo playing this game? Why is Moo streaming this game? I guarantee you, it would normally begin and end with, it was cheap. Because most of the time, that's the reason why I end up playing some of these games, is they were super duper cheap. Nope. I don't care that I couldn't make it through that. I am not stupid. I mean, I am stupid. Don't get me wrong, but not that kind of stupid. Because I pressed up and he wouldn't go up. This level is giving me far too many problems. It should not be bothering me this much. In all seriousness, I'm not sure what. No. Okay. Good. Nope. Avoid. Abort. Okay. So, we survived that. But, the other reason is I love the peanuts. I love watching the Peanut specials. That ball is not going... Okay, there we go. Like, I loved watching this Peanut specials as a child. Like, I have a bunch of Peanut specials. Every year around Christmas time, my wife and I will watch some of the Christmas shows and things of that nature. Like, we do really like the Peanuts. As it stands, I'm slowly going through a collection of the old Peanuts comics, like when they were originally made. And if you were to read through it, you would see how the Peanuts have grown and evolved up until the point where Charles Schulz passed away. I even have the 3D Peanuts movie by, I think it was Clear Sky, and it was actually really good in my opinion. And I'm not a huge fan of the Clear Sky movies. I think it's Clear Sky, maybe it's Blue Sky. Just avoid. Alright, so that's... We go from like one really stupidly difficult level to this stage being a whole lot easier than it should have been. But again, I love the... Again, I love the old Peanuts movies, the specials, things of that nature. The cartoon was just a delight as I die again to watch as a child. Thankfully, you get like a... It's like they knew this game was more difficult than it should be. So they end up giving you lives for every level that you beat. Or rather, a life for every level that you beat. So I guess I should look at that as kind of a neat thing. But then again, if the game weren't what it was, we wouldn't be having all this. You know, we wouldn't be getting a life per level. I don't even know why this game exists. And that is just the reality of all of this. I've got no clue. I don't see the purpose of this game, and I'm going to die. Yeah, I saw that one coming right before it did. Other than the fact that, hey, we're going to make some money off of the Peanuts franchise, but other than that, I don't... that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. I don't understand its purpose. As much as I love Snoopy, as much as I love the Peanuts gang, nope. I'll come back for that one later. I had to spend my time running away for dear life. And that one ball, okay. So I don't understand the reason why we're going through this the way we are, but I mean, it just is what it is, I guess. So we got 10 stages in, and I'm still extraordinarily curious as to the existence. I tried to press a certain direction, and it didn't go in the direction that I wanted it to. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, we're going this way first. Yeah, that ball doesn't have clear physics because it moves in basically whatever direction it wants to move. And that is extremely problematic. Oh, okay, that works. I mean, it should be bouncing in a certain direction at all times, but it doesn't even come close to that, so I'm not sure what's going on, to be honest with you. I will give them credit in the fact that the music doesn't sound like it's looping over and over and over. I'm not going in there yet. Yes, I have played that far in advance. This far in advance, rather. The music doesn't get stupidly repetitive, but at the same time, the music isn't all that great. The gameplay is barely existent. The only thing I can really say about this game is Snoopy's in it. And that, for me, is kind of a win. And block that ball off, and I don't have to worry about it again. Ha 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 ha! But, I mean, seriously, that's it. I mean, Snoopy is in this game. That's really all I can say about this. Other than that, there's really no purpose to this. Kimco, who apparently is the ones who made this, put very, very little work into it. And I'm at the point where I'm wanting to just seriously ask, what was the point? You know, other than, hey, we're going to make a quick buck off this. Because that's really all that's happening at this point is you've got yourself a few dollars added to your bankroll, but that's really all you've accomplished here. And if that's the case, then, you know, I really want to hit this ball at the bottom. Nope! Okay, quickly. Of course, he who lives by the Snoopy dies by the Snoopy. I mean, that's just the way that life works. Is that you get snooped. Come on, go up. Okay, and I can't go to the middle of that section right there, so I'm kind of stuck at the moment. All right, quickly, go. Come on, block. Okay, stage 14. And again, I'm questioning, you know, how long is this game? I think that's a justifiable question at this point. We're basically somewhere around 11 minutes into this, give or take. Maybe closer to 12. And we're at the point where, oh, good grief, we should have died just then, and we barely did not. Why? Because Snoopy, I guess. Okay, one stage to go, or I say one stage to go, but more or less one Woodstock to go is what I mean. And I'm getting to the point where I don't have a whole lot to say. I mean, I love the Peanuts, I love Snoopy, but I mean, seriously, how much can you really say about this game other than the fact that it exists? And being the fact that it exists, you know, someone had to take the time to program this. And when I take the time... When I take the time to go through this game, I really can't say that I look at this and go, hey, you know what? I can tell that this was a labor of love. That this is something that I can tell the creators and programmers really cared about in the process of doing this. This is a quick money grab for children who look, or even adults, who enjoy the Snoopy franchise. And frankly, that type of commercialization, I do not love. And I'm going to take a wild guess and actually make it. Alright. So, at this point, we are blind in the Snoopy game. And we're going to do the best we can at this, but we may die or something of that nature. That was all my fault, because I should have. But I can't gauge. I seriously cannot gauge where that ball is going to end up. That's still a problem. Because of, again, the way the ball bounces, I can't gauge where it's going to go because it doesn't follow a set pattern. It changes its direction on a whim, on happenstance. There's no rhyme nor reason to why ball bounces or what direction the ball really bounces. And that, to me, is a big problem. That's, again, why I say, like, I can't really say that this is a good game. And yet I'm still playing it. Talking as we get to stage 18. Look, it's a heart. Maybe they did truly love and care about this game. Probably not. Come on. I just want to get to level 20. That's my goal at this point, is level 20. If I can get to level 20, then I can be happy and say, hey, I've made progress in this. Oh, I die even if it's in there, so I should keep that in mind. Good to know. Aha. Ah. Alright, so we moved on to level 20 now. We've moved on to level 20. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to beat level 20. That way I can say I've made it to level 20. I've endured the difficult game that is Snoopy's Magic Show. And maybe I can pull this one out of my butt. I don't know, but... Wow, I come on, no, stay away from that Woodstock. I need that Woodstock. I need that Woodstock. Go away. And again, the fact that I don't know which direction that ball is going to bounce, I can't. I mean, and the reality is, a lot of this is I'm trash at this game. But, I mean, it's not like this game is really good anyway. Alright, so I've got one more Woodstock as per usual. And I may just book it and try to save it. And I actually made it somehow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a save state here. That's right. I'm doing a save state. Slot right there. And I'm going to see how far this rabbit hole goes. And if there is an ending, we may have an ending. If there is no ending, then whatever. This has been Moo. I've been playing this game. I'm so glad I'm not streaming it. Have a great day, guys. So we decided to use the complete and utter, very not cheap at all use of cheat codes to make it to the final stage, and where we die quickly. So apparently Spike is someone we're going to have to contend with now. Which, I don't quite know how I feel about that, but I did figure out how to beat these stages. You gotta push that block that I pushed to the side, grab the P, and then you smack your brother Spike around, and by doing that, you've basically given yourself the stage. So, I mean, that's legitimately all that you've got to do. Is I barely missed getting shellacked by that ball. That stupid ball. Alright, we're down. We've got one Woodstock to go, and we've basically beaten this game. And let's grab him, and yay! We didn't cheat at all to do this. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, nod, nod. And so this is what we get for beating the game. Aren't you so happy that I didn't spend as much time on this as I... Can you imagine legitimately spending so much time playing this game, even with the cheat codes and everything, and this is what you're greeted with? Snoopy parading back and forth, the Woodstocks, the little birds of the game dancing around like this. That's what you get. We still have no magic show. There's no magic. There's no show. The only actual magic involved in this game is in one moment you would have money in your wallet, the next moment the money has disappeared. And this is all that there is to show for it. There's no magic, no show. Just broken, saddened hearts. This has been Andrew the Moo. I'm so glad I didn't take the time to beat this game. Bye now.